Welcome to our video, a heartfelt space to honor and remember those we've recently lost, along with others who created unforgettable moments in our lives. On this September 23, 2025, we reflect on their inspiring journeys, celebrate their legacies, and keep their memories alive with love and respect. We'll also share updates about WWE stars who are currently facing challenges and concerns that have touched fans everywhere. Subscribe now and be part of our community that keeps their stories alive.
Uncle Elmer, born Stanley Frazier on June 24, 1948, was a memorable figure in American professional wrestling, best known for his time in the World Wrestling Federation during the 1980s. With his towering frame of 6 feet 4 inches and weight around 350 pounds, he naturally commanded attention, but it was his warm, down-to-earth persona that truly endeared him to fans. Uncle Elmer wasn't just a wrestler, he was the embodiment of the lovable, eccentric country uncle, bringing humor, charm, and heart to the often larger-than-life world of professional wrestling. He made his WWF debut in 1985, quickly standing out for his playful skits and interactions with other wrestlers. Whether participating in comedic segments or entertaining the audience with his quirky antics, he had a knack for connecting with fans and making them feel part of the show. One of his standout moments came during a wedding-themed storyline, where his comedic timing and genuine charisma shone through, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. Beyond the entertainment, Uncle Elmer was a capable in-ring performer, facing notable opponents and contributing to major events like the Big Event in 1986 and the legendary WrestleMania 3. Even after stepping away from regular competition, he remained involved in the wrestling community, attending conventions and sharing stories of his career with fans old and new. Uncle Elmer passed away at the age of 55, but he left behind a legacy as a beloved, larger-than-life personality whose humor, warmth, and dedication to wrestling continue to be remembered fondly by those who watched him in action. Bushwhacker Butch, born Robert Butch Miller on October 21, 1944, in Wellington, New Zealand, was a legendary professional wrestler best known as one half of the iconic tag team, the Bushwhackers, alongside Luke Williams. Starting his wrestling journey in the 1960s across New Zealand and Australia, Butch quickly developed a reputation for toughness and resilience. Teaming with Luke as the Sheepherders, they were infamous for their hard-hitting, no-nonsense style, often engaging in intense and bloody matches that made them feared and respected across wrestling territories, particularly in the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and independent circuits. Their move to the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, in the late 1980s marked a dramatic shift in their careers. Rebranded as the Bushwhackers, Butch and Luke embraced a fun-loving, comedic persona that captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Their quirky antics, marching to the ring with exaggerated arm swings, interacting with fans, and even licking heads, combined with their rugged look of camouflage gear and missing teeth, made them unforgettable. Though they never held the WWF Tag Team Championship, their charisma, humor, and connection with audiences, especially children, secured their place as one of the most beloved tag teams in wrestling history. Even after leaving WWF in the mid-1990s, Butch remained active in wrestling, appearing at conventions, special events, and occasional matches, always greeted with warmth by fans. In 2015, the Bushwhackers were inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, a fitting recognition of their enduring impact. Bushwhacker Butch passed away on April 2, 2023 at 78, leaving behind a legacy defined by energy, humor, and the joy he brought to wrestling fans around the world. Jarrett, born on September 4, 1942, in Nashville, Tennessee, was a towering figure in professional wrestling, whose impact extended far beyond the ring. While he began his journey in the early 1960s as a wrestler, it was his work behind the scenes as a promoter and creative visionary that truly defined his legacy. Jarrett had an extraordinary ability to understand what made wrestling compelling, blending dramatic storylines, strong character development, and innovative angles that captured the imagination of fans. In 1977, Jarrett co-founded the Memphis wrestling promotion, alongside the legendary Jerry the King Lawler. Together, they transformed the Southern wrestling scene, creating storylines and rivalries that remain iconic even decades later. Jarrett's knack for identifying talent and nurturing careers helped launch some of the most memorable names in wrestling, turning his promotion into a hub where both wrestlers and stories could flourish. His influence was felt not only in Memphis, but across the industry, inspiring countless promoters and wrestlers alike. Later in the late 1990s, Jarrett played a pivotal role in helping establish Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, TNA, further proving his vision for expanding professional wrestling beyond traditional boundaries. His keen business sense, combined with genuine passion for the sport, allowed him to leave a lasting imprint on wrestling promotions across the country. Jerry Jarrett passed away at the age of 80, leaving behind a legacy that is still felt today. He was a mentor, innovator, and true pioneer whose contributions shaped the landscape of professional wrestling for generations. Fans, colleagues, and wrestlers remember him not just for his accomplishments, but for the heart and dedication he brought to the world of wrestling. His influence will continue to resonate in the industry for years to come. Wally Yamaguchi, born on May 5, 1958, was a vibrant and influential figure in the world of professional wrestling, remembered for his larger-than-life personality and unwavering passion for the sport. Growing up in the United States, Wally discovered wrestling at a young age and quickly developed a deep love for the craft. His energy, charisma, and unique flair set him apart, making him a favorite among fans and colleagues alike. Wally's career spanned several wrestling promotions, but he truly shined in his role as a manager. With a keen eye for talent and an instinct for storytelling, he guided countless wrestlers through the highs and lows of the industry. His dynamic promos, signature catchphrases, and infectious enthusiasm left a lasting impression, ensuring that both fans and performers would remember his contributions long after the matches ended. Beyond his professional achievements, Wally was deeply committed to helping others. He took genuine pride in mentoring young talent, sharing his knowledge, and encouraging aspiring wrestlers to pursue their dreams with confidence. His support often went beyond the ring, as he also dedicated time to charity work and local community events, showing that his passion for wrestling was matched by a caring and generous spirit. Wally Yamaguchi passed away on March 10, 2019, but the mark he left on the wrestling world remains unforgettable. Fans remember him not just for his charisma and expertise, but for the warmth, guidance, and encouragement he offered to everyone around him. His legacy lives on in the careers he helped shape, the moments he made memorable, and the lives he touched both inside and outside the ring, celebrating a life dedicated to wrestling, mentorship, and leaving a positive impact wherever he went. Andre the Giant, born André René Roussimoff on May 19, 1946, in Grenoble, France, remains one of the most unforgettable figures in professional wrestling and popular culture. Towering at 7 feet 4 inches and weighing around 520 pounds, he earned the nickname the Eighth Wonder of the World, a title that captured not just his immense size, but the awe he inspired in fans everywhere. From a young age, André's extraordinary stature set him apart, shaping both his challenges and his opportunities. He began wrestling in France during the 1960s, but it was his move to the World Wrestling Federation in the 1970s that catapulted him to global stardom. André quickly became a central figure in wrestling, known for his gentle demeanor outside the ring and his commanding presence inside it. One of the most iconic moments of his career came in 1987 at WrestleMania 3, where he faced Hulk Hogan. When Hogan lifted and slammed André, it became a defining moment in wrestling history, symbolizing both the thrill of the sport and André's larger-than-life appeal. André's talents weren't limited to wrestling. He also made audiences laugh and marvel on the silver screen, most memorably as the lovable giant Fezzik in The Princess Bride, 1987. His warmth, humor, and charm allowed him to transcend wrestling and touch fans in unexpected ways, endearing him to a wider audience. Despite his fame, André faced personal challenges. He lived with acromegaly, a condition that caused his extraordinary growth and ultimately affected his health, leading to his untimely death at 46. Yet even in death, his legacy endures. Andre the Giant is remembered not only for his astonishing size and wrestling feats, but for his kindness, charisma, and the way he inspired admiration and affection across generations. He remains a symbol of both wonder and humanity, an unforgettable presence in the worlds of sports and entertainment. April Jeanette Mendez, widely known as AJ Lee, was born on March 19, 1987, in Union City, New Jersey, into a close-knit and supportive family. Raised by her parents, Janet Acevedo and Robert Mendez, April was surrounded by encouragement that nurtured both her intellect and ambition. From a young age, she displayed an independent spirit, a sharp mind, and an uncanny work ethic, which set her apart from her peers. Growing up in a bustling urban environment, she was naturally drawn to athletics and performance, excelling in school sports while developing a love for creative expression, storytelling, and the arts. Her parents instilled in her the values of resilience, determination, and self-belief, teaching her that persistence and discipline could overcome almost any challenge. The diverse cultural environment of New Jersey gave April a nuanced perspective on life, blending rigorous discipline with an innate flair for performance and entertainment. She often credits her family's guidance and support as a foundation for navigating the early uncertainties and pressures of a career in professional wrestling. These formative years shaped not only her physical abilities, but also her emotional resilience, laying the groundwork for a career that would demand both mental and physical strength in equal measure. Entry into professional wrestling. April's journey into professional wrestling began in 2007, a period when the industry was highly competitive and women wrestlers faced significant barriers. She entered the independent wrestling circuit in New Jersey, quickly standing out despite her relatively small stature compared to many of her male and female counterparts. AJ Lee's early performances highlighted her agility, technical skill, and an innate ability to captivate an audience, demonstrating that determination and intelligence could rival brute strength. Life on the independent circuit was rigorous, requiring frequent travel, relentless training, and countless matches that tested both physical endurance and mental fortitude. She learned to manage the demands of performance with personal responsibilities, balancing her passion for wrestling with her desire for normalcy and growth outside the ring. These early years allowed her to develop a distinctive style, combining technical precision, high-energy maneuvers, and psychological storytelling that would later define her in WWE. The independent scene also helped AJ cultivate resilience, adaptability, and a strong sense of self, qualities that would become essential in facing the pressures of a global wrestling career. WWE career and rise to stardom. AJ Lee's entry into WWE marked a turning point in her life and career, providing her with a global platform to showcase her talent. She debuted in WWE's developmental territories, where her combination of technical skill, charisma, and intelligence set her apart. The transition was not without challenges. The pressure to conform to industry standards, intense scrutiny from fans and executives, and the demanding schedule of WWE events tested her both physically and emotionally. Nevertheless, AJ's determination and innovative approach to wrestling allowed her to quickly rise through the ranks. Her main roster debut established her as a fan favorite, with her unique persona, a blend of wit, rebelliousness, and vulnerability, resonating deeply with audiences. AJ became known for her compelling storylines, emotional depth, and ability to connect with fans on a personal level, proving that women wrestlers could be central figures in major narratives rather than secondary attractions. Over the years, she captured multiple championship titles, including the WWE Divas Championship, and earned recognition for her versatile performances that combined strategic in-ring work with strong character development. Her success challenged stereotypes in professional wrestling, demonstrating that intelligence, storytelling, and psychological nuance could be just as impactful as raw physical strength. AJ's tenure in WWE solidified her as a trailblazer who elevated the women's division and inspired countless aspiring wrestlers. Signature style and in-ring influence. AJ Lee's wrestling style was marked by agility, technical proficiency, and a deep understanding of in-ring psychology. She excelled in using speed, timing, and strategy to turn the tables against opponents who often had a size or strength advantage, showcasing her to adapt to any situation. Her finishing moves and signature techniques became instantly recognizable to fans, and her ability to tell a story within the ring earned her critical acclaim. Beyond her physical skill, AJ's influence on WWE's women's division was profound, helping shift perceptions of female wrestlers from supporting roles to central figures with complex narratives. She advocated for more nuanced storytelling and character-driven matches, paving the way for future generations to be taken seriously as athletes and entertainers. Her performances emphasized that success in wrestling required a balance of physical talent, mental strategy, and emotional engagement with audiences, which she demonstrated consistently throughout her career. AJ's legacy in the ring extends beyond championships. She redefined what it meant to be a female wrestler, proving that charisma, intelligence, and creativity could be as powerful as brute force. Health challenges and mental well-being. Despite her professional success, AJ Lee has been candid about her personal health challenges, particularly her experience with bipolar disorder. Managing a high-profile career while navigating mental health struggles required immense courage, resilience, and self-awareness. AJ has openly discussed the importance of seeking help, understanding her condition, and prioritizing her well-being over professional pressures. Her transparency has made her a role model for fans and fellow performers, highlighting the importance of mental health awareness in an industry known for its physical and emotional demands. She has emphasized that acknowledging mental health challenges is not a sign of weakness, but a reflection of strength and self-respect. AJ's openness has helped reduce stigma and inspired many to confront their own struggles with honesty and courage. Her journey underscores the reality that even those who seem confident and unshakable can face internal battles, and her advocacy for mental health has left a lasting impact on wrestling fans and the broader public. Personal life and relationships. In 2014, April Mendez married fellow professional wrestler CM Punk, a relationship characterized by mutual respect, shared understanding, and the unique challenges of professional wrestling life. Their partnership has provided AJ with stability and support, allowing her to focus on personal growth while navigating the demands of a high-intensity career. While both have maintained a degree of privacy regarding their personal lives, their marriage reflects a strong foundation of trust, shared values, and emotional support. AJ's personal relationships have played a crucial role in grounding her, providing a counterbalance to the often chaotic and high-pressure environment of the wrestling world. The support from family and her spouse has allowed her to prioritize her mental health, maintain balance, and continue pursuing creative and professional endeavors without compromising personal well-being. Financial and career transitions. Following her departure from full-time WWE competition in 2015, AJ Lee navigated a transition that involved both financial and professional adjustments. While she had earned considerable success and recognition during her career, stepping away from the constant schedule of WWE meant reassessing income streams, professional goals, and personal priorities. AJ focused on leveraging her experience in wrestling and her public profile to explore writing, public speaking, and creative projects, including publishing her autobiography, which offered fans insight into her journey, struggles, and triumphs. This period of transition required careful management of resources and an understanding of long-term financial planning, reflecting the challenges that many athletes face when stepping away from active competition. AJ's approach combined prudence with creativity, allowing her to maintain financial stability while exploring new avenues for self-expression and professional fulfillment. Her experience serves as a reminder that life after sports or entertainment often requires adaptation, forward planning, and resilience, skills AJ demonstrated in abundance. Advocacy and public impact. AJ Lee has used her platform to advocate for issues close to her heart, particularly mental health awareness and gender equality in professional sports. Her candid discussions about her struggles with bipolar disorder and the pressures of being a female wrestler have resonated widely, encouraging fans to seek help and challenge societal stigmas. Additionally, AJ has spoken out about the importance of fair treatment and equal opportunities for women in wrestling, contributing to broader cultural shifts within the industry. Her advocacy work, combined with her achievements in the ring, has made her a role model not only for aspiring wrestlers, but for anyone facing personal or professional challenges. Through interviews, public appearances, and writing, she has emphasized resilience, self-belief, and the value of mental and emotional health, demonstrating that influence extends far beyond championships and accolades. Legacy and lasting influence. Ajay Lee's impact on professional wrestling and popular culture is enduring. She redefined expectations for women in WWE, showing that intellect, creativity, and storytelling could be as compelling as traditional athletic prowess. Her championship reigns, memorable matches, and innovative personas remain a benchmark for excellence in women's wrestling, inspiring a new generation of athletes to pursue their careers with passion, skill, and individuality. Beyond the ring, her advocacy for mental health awareness, candidness about personal struggles, and dedication to authenticity have left a meaningful imprint on fans and colleagues alike. AJ's legacy is not merely about titles or accolades. It is about breaking barriers, challenging stereotypes, and proving that resilience, intelligence, and heart are central to success in any field. Her story continues to motivate those facing obstacles, reminding the world that determination, authenticity, and courage can overcome even the most formidable challenges. Current status and life beyond wrestling. Today, AJ Lee maintains a life of balance, reflection, and creative pursuit. While she has stepped back from active competition, she remains connected to the wrestling community through appearances, interviews, and public events. Her focus is now on personal well-being, writing, and advocacy, allowing her to engage with fans in new and meaningful ways. AJ prioritizes mental health, maintaining a routine that supports emotional and physical stability, while exploring projects that reflect her interests and passions beyond wrestling. Financially and personally, she has established stability, leveraging her career experiences and public profile to create sustainable opportunities in a fulfilling life outside the ring. Ajay continues to inspire both current and future generations, demonstrating that life after the spotlight can be vibrant, purposeful, and deeply rewarding when approached with intention, resilience, and self-awareness. Her journey exemplifies the importance of embracing change, prioritizing health, and using one's experiences to positively impact others, cementing her status as a beloved and influential figure in wrestling history. Writing career and advocacy beyond wrestling, AJ Lee has established herself as a successful author and advocate. Her memoirs and writings provide insights into her experiences, blending humor, honesty, and reflection to connect with readers on a deeply personal level. Through her books, she has shared her perspective on the wrestling industry, mental health, and personal empowerment, encouraging others to embrace authenticity and self-expression. Her advocacy extends beyond literature. AJ has been involved in initiatives that promote mental health awareness, self-confidence, and the empowerment of women, both within the wrestling community and in broader society. Her ability to leverage her platform for positive influence highlights her intelligence, empathy, and commitment to making a meaningful difference in the lives of others. Legacy and impact on wrestling. AJ Lee's legacy in professional wrestling is profound. She redefined what it meant to be a female wrestler in WWE, combining athleticism, charisma, and storytelling in ways that inspired countless fans and fellow performers. Her contributions helped catalyze a broader shift in WWE's approach to women's wrestling, leading to more equitable opportunities, main event storylines, and recognition of female athletes as central figures in the company's programming. Beyond titles and accolades, her impact is measured by the doors she opened for future generations, the conversations she sparked about mental health and personal resilience, and the admiration she earned from fans who saw her as a relatable, inspiring figure. AJ's career serves as a blueprint for combining passion, perseverance, and authenticity to achieve enduring success in a competitive and often challenging field. Financial journey and current status. As of September 2025, AJ Lee has transitioned from full-time wrestling to focus on writing, advocacy, and personal projects. Her financial journey reflects both the rewards and challenges of a professional wrestling career, including periods of intense work and strategic investments in her personal brand. She has leveraged her WWE fame, authorial pursuits, and public speaking opportunities to build a stable financial foundation while prioritizing personal well-being. Despite stepping away from the daily demands of wrestling, AJ remains connected to the industry through occasional appearances, mentorship, and media engagements, allowing her to sustain relevance and influence without compromising her health or lifestyle. Her current status exemplifies a balanced approach to career evolution, combining passion, pragmatism, and self-care to navigate life beyond the ring successfully. Philanthropy and community engagement. AJ Lee has consistently used her platform to support charitable causes and community initiatives. Her philanthropic efforts focus on mental health awareness, women's empowerment, and support for individuals navigating personal and professional challenges. By engaging with fans through public talks, social media, and community programs, she has fostered a sense of connection and inspiration that extends beyond entertainment. Her commitment to giving back reflects her understanding that success carries responsibility, and she has embraced opportunities to uplift others, mentor young talent, and advocate for positive change in society. Challenges and resilience. Throughout her life, AJ Lee has demonstrated remarkable resilience in the face of personal and professional challenges. From navigating the physical demands of wrestling to addressing mental health concerns and maintaining public scrutiny, she has approached adversity with determination, self-reflection, and courage. Her journey highlights the importance of resilience, not merely as a response to difficulty, but as a proactive practice of self-care, advocacy, and continuous growth. AJ's ability to confront challenges while maintaining authenticity, compassion, and humor serves as a powerful example for anyone striving to overcome obstacles in their own life. Cultural influence and representation. AJ Lee's impact extends beyond wrestling, serving as a cultural figure who represents strength, intelligence, and individuality. Her identity, experiences, and advocacy contribute to broader conversations about gender equity, mental health, and representation in entertainment. By embracing her unique voice and platform, AJ has challenged traditional norms, encouraged inclusivity, and inspired individuals to pursue their passions regardless of societal expectations. Her story exemplifies how one person's courage, talent, and authenticity can influence industries, communities, and cultural perceptions in lasting ways. Future endeavors and aspirations. Looking ahead, AJ Lee continues to explore creative, professional, and personal avenues. Whether through writing, mentorship, advocacy, or selective media appearances, she remains committed to projects that align with her values and passions. Her future endeavors reflect a deliberate choice to prioritize meaningful work, personal well-being, and positive societal impact over conventional measures of fame or financial gain. This forward-looking approach underscores AJ's evolution from a young, ambitious wrestler to a multifaceted professional and advocate, capable of inspiring change both inside and outside the wrestling ring. Conclusion. AJ Lee, born April Jeanette Mendez, stands as a testament to perseverance, creativity, and authenticity. Her journey from the New Jersey independent wrestling scene to WWE superstardom reflects a rare combination of talent, intelligence, and resilience. Through her wrestling career, she redefined women's roles in the industry, breaking barriers and inspiring a generation of performers. Beyond the ring, her candidness about mental health, her successful transition into writing, and her commitment to advocacy highlight the depth of her character and the breadth of her influence. AJ Lee's story is one of triumph, vulnerability, and enduring impact, offering a model for embracing challenges, celebrating individuality, and leveraging success for meaningful change. She remains a beloved figure whose legacy will continue to resonate with fans, aspiring wrestlers, and those inspired by her courage, wit, and unwavering authenticity.